Yo guys, Josh here. Today is gonna be like another little quick little video, me talking. Not really too much scripted. I'm just going based off like top of my head and looking at these clips. So we all know back in Black Ops 2 for Mob of the Dead, only one player really needs to do all the steps. Now for Black Ops 2 for the Mob of the Dead, I wanted to see if you could get the golden spork after one person has done all the steps. If you could get the golden spork without grabbing the silver spoon, which you will soon see later in the video why I'm discussing this. But unfortunately, you actually do need to grab the silver spoon. You need to stir the blood to get the golden spork. A little differently than Blood of the Dead, because in Blood of the Dead, the golden spork is like way out in the distance and water tower and stuff, and then the Mob of the Dead, the golden spork is in the bathtub there. Yeah, what's funny is one person only really needs to do the steps is because the kills step with the acid gat, I was gonna say blundergat, but the kills with the acid gat, technically only one person can get blundergat, but if you get blundergat from the box and or get it free from the blue skulls, then boom, there you go. So now we're going to move on to what I wanted to discuss. Now, there are 3 zombie YouTubers that actually physically said in their videos or wrote that got this wrong. The other zombie YouTubers, after an hour or so of scrolling through, watching videos, all the other ones kind of implied, and I'm doing like quotations with my finger, air quotations there, implied that it had to be done with everybody, for everyone in the game, but it was only actually Mr. Alec JD, Noah J456, and Greg FPS. Those are the only videos that actually said and or like I said wrote that you all players need to actually do the bathtub kills.
It will just slot right down into the middle of the bathtub. This is the point where your game will deviate from the games of your teammates because you're going to be upgrading your spoon, but they need to do this themselves if they want to upgrade their spoon.
Go ahead and go over to this bathtub that is empty and not full of blood, and hold square to go ahead and insert your spoon. Once again, every single player, this does not work just overall. Every single player has to do this individually.
Like I did mention up here in the infirmary. So as you can see, we're just going to place it right there, and it's going to be sitting right there.
Blood of the Dead, so you can see here that indeed for Blood of the Dead, you don't really need to do anything. In fact, Blood of the Dead, you literally need to do less stuff than in Mob of the Dead, which was Black Ops 2, because in Mob of the Dead, you actually had to get the silver spoon to stir up the blood to get the golden spork. But thanks to, I don't know, either it's a coding oversight or loophole or something, but for Blood of the Dead, only one person needs to get the kills, which means that the reason why everyone else doesn't need to grab the silver spoon is because the silver spoon's 2 purposes were obviously stronger melee knife and or to place the spoon in the bathtub, get the kills, so then you can get the golden spork. But since for the remaining players it is optional to get the kills, means you do not have to get the silver spoon. At the time, actually, I knew that you could skip the kills part, but I didn't know you could skip the silver spoon entirely. If y'all are wondering, yes, I have discussed this twice. I've discussed this like here way back in like 2020, pretty much almost a year or 2 later. I discussed this, well, in a fact video. It's kind of what I used to do, when I still might do, and that is every once in a while I pull together 10 fun facts that are really uncommon facts, and the golden spork skipping the kills step for Blood of the Dead was, I think, number 6 for that fact video, and then I discuss it again in another video. And you'll notice I did finally film different footage because both those 2 clips are using the same footage, the fact video, and then when I discussed it again individually, I can't be mad at like Greg FPS, Noah, and Mr. Alec JD. I can't really be mad at them because like most higher up zombie YouTubers have to get their videos out like super quick, so they usually don't get all the facts right. And there is a specific zombie YouTuber that still to this day get their facts wrong quite a lot, and it really shows that they don't do any research and don't really care. They know who they are, I'm not gonna say. It would be so easy to test if everyone needs to get the kills, because like So one person gets kills. Who we got the golden spork now? I'd be like, yo, dude, you haven't got any kills yet. Go try to get the golden spork. Boom. So either way, it'll give you it. So all in all, in the end, to get golden spork for Mob of the Dead, Blood of the Dead, you really don't need to do anything. You just have your one friend do all the steps, and that's it. Because I remember back in the day, Black Ops 2, my friend would like go down, die, and we'd be like, oh no, and then they immediately, when he would spawn in, he'd be like, cover me, he'd run, Hell's Retriever, Silver Spoon, stir, golden spork, and then boom, round I think 34, which actually proves that the golden spork does right around 10,000 damage ish. And at the end here, you can see I wanted to see if I could break the game by grabbing the silver spoon. This kind of proves it at the end that I couldn't grab the silver spoon because that was needed to do the kill step. But since I bypassed that and I got the golden spork, the silver spoon is not necessary, so it won't allow me to grab it. So that kind of proves my point. It was either like an oversight or a loophole in the coding or something. So yeah, that's what it, ladies and gentlemen. Thanks for watching, and just like always, peace. Yeah, not exactly sure what everyone's still doing here. The video's over, it's done. This is like the outro, because there's nothing else to see. It's over, it's done. So everybody can now switch off to another video.